The thought I had when, especially in that first episode and in the trailer of season 5, is I bet I could have thought Jesus was wrong too. Because you listen to the men who disagree with Jesus and you're like, they're just protecting the life they've always had.
That's right. It's exactly right.
And me too sometimes, Jonathan, me too.
No, that's all of us. That's all of us, Andy. And that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like when you asked me before about what can people think about and like as that's exactly it. They thought they were doing what they needed to protect
Yes.
their religion from what they saw was a charlatan because
Yes.
they were blinded to the reality of Jesus. But
Yes.
and then you think about it, and then if you really start to go into the rabbit hole, it's like, well, that's what God needed. I mean, I've been thinking about the Caiaphas scene, and in Scripture, Caiaphas said that he has a prophecy that one man should die so that a nation will not perish,
Yes.
and he wasn't wrong.
Right.
One man did die so that a nation wouldn't perish.
Right, Jonathan.
Not exactly in the way that Caiaphas was thinking.
Right.
But God gave Caiaphas that prophecy so that he was so convicted about it that all of these things had to fall into place.
Yeah.
So God allowed it all to happen. He allowed it all to happen. And that's why to have, for people that, want to, perpetrate any kind of hatred towards one group of people or another because of Jesus's fate, it's silliness. Because God allowed it it had to happen for our benefit. It had to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but it had to happen. And Jesus
Yes.
was, I don't want to say glad to do it, but he was willing to do it. I think he was glad to do it. I think he
joy
loved
set
humanity
before him,
so much.
right?
Yeah, he's like, okay, like
That's
there's
right,
the one
Jonathan.
moment, like, any chance we can? No? Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
And he goes
Yeah.
for it. And thank God for all of us that he does.